Hey Facebook family. Well, really, this is going to be, look at this fool. This is going to be specifically for our Team Dream Givers family. Instead of me going over this one by one individual, I'm just going to put it out there on a recording so that everyone can get it. And thank you so much to my beautiful daughter Chai for videoing this while I'm driving, because I got to get it while it comes to my mind. And so I want to go ahead and explain to everyone that there is an approach that's differently, and this may even be on the YouTube channel. I'm not sure if I think I have recorded this before, but this is about making your list and how you contact everyone on your list. And so if you've just gotten started in TLC, of course, you know that you want to make a list. That is where everything begins. That is like your business plan. And so for us traditional business owners, we have a mapped out business plan. This is what we're going to do within this time frame, within these guidelines to achieve XYZ. So for network marketing purposes, everything is pretty much already set out for us. We just have to figure out how we are going to be successful specifically, and how you can truly gauge your success when you're just getting started in network marketing is through your list. Now, some people will say, I want to make 6 figures this year, my first year in network marketing, or I want to make a few $1,000s this month, or I want to make $1,000 this week. All right, well, who do we have to talk to? And you'll look at their list, and there's 3 people on the list: my mama, my daddy, and my sister. Well, I can promise you that if you have 3 names on your list, you are really less likely to have any success than someone who really takes this business seriously and creates a list that is unbiased. And when I say unbiased, I mean not thinking about who has the money, who's really trying to lose weight, or, you know, who's going to join you because you're you. Unbiased meaning a list of everyone that you know. It doesn't matter what their background is, how many degrees they have, how many children they have, how many husbands they've had. Just a list of everyone that you know. That's an unbiased list. And so when we make the list, the next thing that we want to do is qualify the list and kind of separate it and break it down into, you know, people, how we're going to contact them. And so there's 3 ways, 3 different departments, if you will, or categories that we're going to break the list down into. And that is your reds, your greens, and your blues. Everybody repeat after me. Your reds, your greens, and your blues. Everyone is going to fall into one of those categories. Reds are people that we look up to. I hope she's not locking that door.
I like reds.
And so the list in these categories are going to be broken down based off of how the other person perceives the relationship, not how we perceive the relationship. So if I put Jeremy down on the list and I feel like Jeremy should look up to me, but Jeremy feels like I should look up to him, then Jeremy is going to be considered a red, because it's based on how the other person perceives the relationship. And I hope that makes sense. Reds are people who have more success than us. We look up to them. We respect their opinion. It could be your parents, your pastor, your professor. It could be your coworker. You know, if they're your manager. It might even be, you know, your neighbor. It's someone that you look up to. And so reds, we're going to approach this way. Reds are people who are genuinely successful in life. And we're going to approach them by stroking their ego. Hi, Red. I just got started in this business and I want to make sure I haven't made a mistake. I need your help. Keyword, help. Red, can you help me? Can you listen to some information tonight and let me know if I've made a good decision? Can you look at some information and let me know if I've done the right thing in getting started with this company? That's how we're going to approach our reds, because we're not going to tell a red, hey, I just got started in this business. I'm excited. You better come on and join my team. Because a red is going to look at you like you're crazy. Huh? Join your team? Why would I do that? You know, and so the next category that we're going to talk about are our greens. Greens are people who are on our same level. And we can remember the greens because if you think about a green grassy field, it's leveled, it's wide, it spreads far, and it's the same level. Greens, remember, it's how the other person views a relationship. Greens feel like you're on the same page. You might drive this typical same type of car, live in the same type of neighborhood, make the same income, kids go to the same school. You know, they're your level playing mate. And so typically, these are your friends. These are folks who you hang out with. This is the girlfriend that you talk with every day. You're in church with, you're in the club with. These are your friends. And so of the reds, the greens, and the blues, guess who's the hardest to get to purchase your products or join your business? You guessed it, it's the greens. Why? Why is that? It's my homie. My homie should support me. It's my family. My family should want to see me win. No. Your success means their failure. And so greens are the hardest to convince of anything because greens want you to stay right where they are. What do you mean you're trying to be successful and you're trying to take it to the next level? What's wrong with this level? How dare you? So greens, we always have to approach this way. Girl, oh my goodness, you got to hear this lady's story. Oh my, this lady made $2 million in the last couple of years with a company. Oh my, I'm looking at her like, how did she do that? What? You got to hear this lady talk. She's going to be on a call. So, matter of fact, never mind. Put it out there that it's always about somebody else, not us. Because with greens, they don't really want to see us win. They want to see us win, but they don't really want to see us win, if that makes sense. So we'll always have to promote someone else's story, someone else's testimony, someone else's success. Because remember, you might have borrowed $20 from them last week. So now you're a weight loss expert. Girl, you were just squeezing in my too small pants. So what are you talking about? You can help me lose weight. Our greens are our peers. We're equal. And so we have to always point to someone else. Point to someone else having success, whether it's physically or financially. Blues. Blues are folks who look up to us. And I always kind of remember the blues, if you think about Smurfs, you know, they're kind of small. So blues are people who you don't necessarily have to point to anything else. If you say, come on, go with me, they're going with you because they look up to you. Now, a lot of times people will say, well, this person and this person on my list are my blues. And then I'm like, all right, well, why didn't they get on the call? Or why didn't they come out to the event? And typically that's because they really weren't your blues. Remember, it's how the other person views the relationship. And so a true blue, you don't have to even finish the sentence. A true blue, hey, I need you to come go with me 7 p.m. on Tuesday evening. You know, you don't even have to really get the whole sentence out there. Like, where we going? Yes, I'll be there. Because they respect you enough to go where you're going. They know that you're going towards success. So they're going to go with you. So just keep in mind that there are 3 different types of people when we're breaking down our list. And there are 3 different types of approaches. Those approaches make a huge difference in this business, in this industry, because the approach is key. I'm gonna do this a much better way, but I really wanted to get this out there tonight because this week we are on a run. There are several folks running for the level of director, and I am just staying faithful that they are going to get it done. There are folks running for additional levels, and so I want everyone to be able to have success. And sometimes it's those small things that make a difference in us reaching our goals. You know, the verbiage is crucial, not just what to say, but how to say it and who to say it to makes a huge difference. So stay plugged in. Monday night team training call as well as Saturday morning team training will give you these types of steps and the steps to really stay in plugged in and be successful. All right. Thanks so much. Talk to you soon.